Britain's roads are getting more and more congested, so getting from A to B as quickly and painlessly as possible has become a big priority for drivers, especially if your job depends on it.
In fact, a recent study showed that on average we lose a day in every year stuck in traffic around towns and cities.
For that reason, many of us have had a bit of a love-hate relationship with our sat-navs. They promise us a hassle-free solution to dodge the traffic queues, but the current integrated systems used by many manufacturers don't benefit from regular and easy map and software updates.
Plus, the advent of these smartphones means that you can use voice commands, up-to-the-date maps and real-time traffic solutions that are provided by techie giants such as Google and Apple, and that means that many of the current in-car systems can struggle to keep up with the pace of change.
So when Mitsubishi looked at their next generation in-car entertainment system, they also took a long hard look at their satellite navigation system too,
and decided that this was the key to solving all the problems.
That's why most new Mitsubishi entertainment systems now link with your smartphone to ensure that you get the best possible navigation and audio experience.
So I'm going to do a little bit of an experiment. I'm going to navigate myself from this lovely leafy spot in sunny Marlow to Ealing in West London, and I'm expecting a little bit of traffic, probably a lot knowing driving into London. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I've never used the system before, apart from a little bit of information from Mitsubishi. So wish me luck, fingers crossed.
By the way, I happen to have an Apple iPhone, so I'm going to use the Apple CarPlay system, which uses Apple Maps for navigation. But this unit can also use Android Auto, which is a similar system for Android phones that uses Google Maps instead.
So I'm going to switch on.
I've already plugged in my phone using a USB cable, and I'm told that all I need to do now is pack the phone away somewhere safe and tell the system where I want to go by holding down this button.
Siri, navigate me to Ealing Broadway.
Getting directions to Ealing Broadway station.
I'm told you can also give a postcode too, but I'm happy with this suggestion.
So I'm just going to press go, and off we go.
Head north on Ferry Lane, then turn right onto A4155.
So, first impressions are good. The map is nice and clear and easy to read. And one thing I really like is at junctions, it zooms in and out. So it's really easy to tell at confusing or complex junctions which route you're taking, which is brilliant, especially at roundabouts.
It also helps to have the speed limit on show along with the arrival time. One of the benefits of using this system is the traffic updates. I've deliberately chosen a journey that takes me along some of the busiest roads in the country, and they'll prove a great test of the cleverness of the system. Because it's permanently connected to your smartphone, it checks your route in real time, so if an accident occurs or if there's a delay ahead, it warns you immediately.
Save 6 minutes via Wickham Road.
I've just been suggested an alternative route that can shave 6 minutes off my journey time. I reckon that's always a good thing. 6 more minutes of my life, so I'm going to opt for that.
Of course, there are lots of other benefits to using your smartphone in the car. You can make calls, play your favourite music, or ask Siri to read out and send text messages without losing your concentration on the road. Everything is operated using voice commands or this nifty trackpad. It will even let you know where the nearest petrol station or coffee shop is located. And you can plan your route at home before you leave and save your destination on your phone, so you're ready to go as soon as you get in the car.
Siri, recommend me a bistro in Ealing Broadway.
Okay, one option is Charlotte's W5.
I think I'll go there.
In 210 yards, at the roundabout, take the second exit.
Well, that couldn't have been any easier. Like all new technology, it can be difficult to understand the benefits until you try it. But this definitely feels like a step up from the more traditional solutions. The Apple Maps mapping is really clear. I have everything I need on my phone, just a quick button press away, and I know that I'm always on the fastest route available.
So before we go, there's just one last thing to consider. All this information and technology at your fingertips, there's got to be a catch. There must be a price. Well, as with all smartphone apps that use the internet, it does use up some of your data allowance. But how much? Well, let me tell you, that journey we just did was 30 miles and it used up 15 megabytes of my data. Now, considering that most data allowances are 2 to 3 gigabytes a month, that's hardly making much of a dent, is it? Plus, you can download the route before you even leave the house, which means it's absolutely free.
And better still, the technology is always improving, so you can pick alternative navigation and music apps to suit you.
So it looks like Mitsubishi made a smart decision on that one. And as for me, well, I'm well pleased because it saved a whole 7 minutes off my journey.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.